I didn't talk about one other tax that many of us like. It's the inheritance tax. Inheritance taxes don't affect the federal budget very much. There are very few people who die with $20 million estates that aren't subject to the inheritance tax and would be. So the reason for keeping an inheritance tax is not economic so much as it is moral. If you're going to raise money, far better to raise it from a dead person than from a struggling 33-year-old. The beneficiaries of inheritance taxes, in the end, may not be so benefited. Look around us at the losers who are trust fund children. They have very less skills, or put it this way, they have less incentive to be skilled. And that's the most important thing in America, is a resilience, a drive, a skill set to keep you well employed and progressing for 40, 50 years of your life. That's what's destined to earn you $10, $20 million over a lifetime. So inheriting 500, 1,000, 1 million even, it's not a boon. Inheriting 20 million might even be a bad thing for the inheritor. You go on a spree, you spend a lot, and you neglect the education that you should be getting, the good work habits after education you should be getting. Jefferson said, "The earth belongs in usufruct to the living." Having a reward to dead people is not really American. Heirs are not greatly benefited. If there's any kind of tax, I'd like to give it to living people. And if an 85-year-old who has $20 million in savings and can't figure out how to distribute it now to all grandchildren and maybe some charities at the same time, he wants to keep it for himself at age 85, he's hoarding. He is. And lest he thinks, oh, well, I might live to 115. There are reverse mortgages and reverse savings that allow you to still live well with your savings and pass it on in your lifetime. You don't do that, you deserve to have most of it confiscated. I believe in a high inheritance tax. 50% in my mind is low. I don't think there's anything wrong with 70 to 100% for inheritance taxes.